Yes, Donkey of the Day for Monday, April 30th goes to White House Correspondents Association President Margaret Talev and everyone who's upset about the jokes Michelle Wolf made at the White House Correspondents' Dinner this past weekend. Now, Michelle Wolf is getting backlash because people are calling her comedy routine vulgar and personal. In particular, some of the verbal venom she had for White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Can we hear some of it, please?
Every time Sarah steps up to the podium, I get excited because I'm not really sure what we're going to get. You know, a press briefing, a bunch of lies, or divided into softball teams. It's shirts and skins, and this time don't be such a little bitch, Jim Acosta. I actually really like Sarah. I think she's very resourceful. Like, she burns facts, and then she uses that ash to create a perfect smoky eye.
Okay, give me more. Give me more.
And I'm never really sure what to call Sarah Huckabee Sanders. You know, is it Sarah Sanders? Is it Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Is it Cousin Huckabee? Is it Auntie Huckabee Sanders? Like, what's Uncle Tom but for white women who disappoint other white women? Oh, I know, Aunt Coulter.
I don't see the problem. I mean, Michelle's delivery was trash, which made the jokes not really funny, but it's the White House Correspondents' Dinner, okay? This is what the White House Correspondents' Dinner is all about. Jokes rooted in truth and satire rooted in truth. Can I hear some of the jokes she made about Mike Pence?
Mike Pence is also very anti-choice. He thinks abortion is murder, which, first of all, don't knock it till you try it. And when you do try it, really knock it. You know, you gotta get that baby out of there. And yeah, sure, you can groan all you want. I know a lot of you are very anti-abortion, you know, unless it's the one you got for your secret mistress.
See, jokes rooted in truth and satire rooted in truth, okay? Even if the delivery is trash, all right? And I can't stand people who can dish it but can't take it, all right? Our celebrity-in-chief, Donald Trump, won't even show up to the White House Correspondents' Dinner because he's afraid to get jokes like this.
Trump is racist, though. He loves white nationalists, which is a weird term for a Nazi. Calling a Nazi a white nationalist is like calling a pedophile a kid friend. Or Harvey Weinstein a ladies' man. Which isn't really fair. He also likes plants.
Look, if you're the 45th president of the United States of America and you can say vile and disgusting things and not be joking, don't get mad at a comedian for saying vile and disgusting things when she's actually joking, okay? Because that is indeed Michelle Wolf's job, all right? Donald Trump said the White House Correspondents' Dinner, he tweeted this. He said it was a failure last year, but this year was an embarrassment to everyone who associated with it. The filthy comedian totally bombed, couldn't even deliver her lines, much like the Seth Meyers' weak performance. Put dinner to rest or start over. Now, I agree with Dope 45 that Michelle's delivery was weak, but so what? Okay, I may not agree with her delivery, but I agree with Michelle being able to deliver it, okay? Now, everyone should have an opinion about Michelle Wolf's jokes, okay? If she told those jokes this weekend and people didn't have an opinion, good or bad, then she probably really sucked, all right? Good, honest commentary is supposed to be polarizing, but one person who shouldn't be upset is the president of the White House Correspondents' Dinner, Margaret Talev, okay? She's the president of the dinner. She said she's not happy, all right? In fact, she said the jokes made her uncomfortable. Let's hear her speak.
My aim and the way I sought to put together the program was to build a spirit of unity in that room, to rally around journalism and why it's important. My only regret is that those 15 minutes are now defining 4 hours of what was a really wonderful and unifying night. I don't want the cause of unity to be undercut. When the entertainer is a comedian, and as has been the case for most of the last 30 years or so, they are often controversial, they are often polarizing, or at least provocative. It's a night about free speech, so by tradition, we do not vet their monologue.
Do you think she crossed a line?
I think that she brought to the night what she thought was important to say, and that her goal may not have been press unity and everyone rallying around the room to support journalism.
Margaret, don't say it's a night of free speech and then get upset because the comedians are speaking freely, okay? If you truly feel that way you feel, don't invite comedians to give the keynote speech, okay? Now Donald Trump is saying they should put the White House Correspondents' Dinner to rest. I don't agree with that. But I have no problem putting it to rest as long as the Trump administration is in the White House. I don't think this administration deserves a White House Correspondents' Dinner. Okay, there's nothing in this administration that should be made light of. Okay, this administration is too dangerous to joke about. All right, I know we have to laugh to keep from crying, but nah. All right, I think the president's approval rating has to be at a certain number in order to get a dinner and some jokes. Okay, if your approval rating is 40%, you don't deserve a damn dinner. All right, Margaret Talev, listen, okay? You don't have to agree with what people say, but if you truly believe in freedom of speech, you should defend their right to say it. Please give Margaret Talev, president of the White House Correspondents Association, the biggest hee-haw.